Hey everybody, David from Dad Does Stuff here, and I got a new piece of equipment for my food trailer here. This is my food warmer, and those in the food business know that this is like probably one of the biggest pieces of equipment, most important that you're going to need is the ability to keep your food warm for long periods of time without recooking it. It's not an oven, it is a warmer. Okay, and so with that, these pieces of equipment can cost $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. I was able to get this one for a few $100. It does need cleaned. It's pretty grody, as you can tell, and we're going to do that by get a new thermostat here. That probe there. Put a new one on there. But it is pretty grody here. It's sat next to a fryer, and it is just covered in grease that is just like sticky and gummy and really like very, very hard to get off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spray it with some Easy Off, and we're gonna let it sit for 20 or 30 minutes, and then we'll come out and wipe that off and see how that works. I went and bought some Easy Off here, heavy duty stuff. Let's see here. We're gonna let that sit, grab a bite to eat or something for 20, 30 minutes, and come back, we'll see how it works, do the rest of it. This side's not so bad. The other side, dirty. But we're going to see how it works. I got some other components for it too that'll need to be cleaned off too, but they're in pretty good shape. Okay, it's been about 20, 25, 30 minutes. We're going to give it a wipe down. Let's see how this goes. Aw, maybe it's too long. Tell you what, let's respray it, see what happens. Oh, well, that's better. So I guess not wait too long. All right. All right. Well, I think we figured it out how we're going to do this. All right. That's getting better. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and wipe this down, and we'll do an after on this and see how this thing looks. Might even need to do some scraping on it too, some of the really hard, thicker stuff, like those bits there. They're real hard and just gummy. Might have to scrape those off, but we'll get at it. Okay, we've got this side. Look how much prettier that is. Just a little bit of elbow grease. Quite a lot, actually. Lots of scrubbing, but it's very worth it. You can get a really good, clean piece of equipment that someone doesn't want to do with themselves. This was before, after. Before on that hinge, after. And after I do that, got to do the inside here. It's really not too bad. A couple of things on there, but really this won't take very long at all. It's actually not too bad a shape. Yeah, this side's not too bad either. The back, it's okay, not bad either. The top's probably gonna be quite a bit of work because all that grease fell down. Kitchen, all that grease fell down in the kitchen on top. That thing has just been sitting there and building up, building up, building up. I might have to scrape it off too. And this down here is the heating element. That takes a tray of water, which I need to get. But this works. It looks rough, but I did test it, turned it on. These are the pan racks. Those hang up in here on those pegs all the way around, and you put your food trays in here to keep everything warm. And just a little bit of cleanup on those. Those actually aren't too bad. And the beauty about this machine is this warmer is that it's all stainless steel. You can hit it with a really aggressive degreaser and you're not going to damage the metal. Some of like easy off on aluminum, it'll eat it up pretty good. It'll cause it to corrode. But this piece here, that unit there, all stainless steel. It's quite heavy. That even empty, the thing weighs about 200 some pounds. Everything else in there, probably 250, 280 pounds, something like that. But very well put together, very well made. And the nice thing about this is it being a little older like it is, it just works. No Wi-Fi crap you got to deal with. You just turn it on and it works. All right. Well, I'm going to get to cleaning the rest of this. I'll show you all the finished product when I get done. Well, we got it cleaned up. This is now the final product. Oh, that's so much prettier. Heating element back in. I did try to wipe it off, but this is aluminum and it's oxidized on top. So I don't have anything to pull it off, but that's not going to hurt anything. The rest of this is stainless steel. And what a difference. What a difference. Just look at that. All that, I had to scrape that off with a 4-inch blade with a bunch of degreaser on top. But so much better. And this was the dirtiest side. This was the side that was next to the fryer. Look how nice that looks. A little bit of elbow grease. I'm not sure what those spots are. Not overly worried about that. But we have ourselves a pretty functional piece of equipment. And like I said, with a little bit of elbow grease and a lot of paper towels, you can do quite a bit. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe, share with your friends. Another step to this food trailer journey. Now I gotta get in the thing. That thing's heavy, and I don't know how I'm gonna get it inside that food trailer, but we'll figure it out. We always do. Take care.